A prominent church in Alexandria, Virginia, where George Washington worshipped. It's historic, of course, and Robert E. Lee.
I think I saw this yesterday.
They decided to pull the plaques memorializing both George Washington and Robert E. Lee because they want the church to be inclusive and be considered more tolerant. What is your reaction to that type of attempt to pull down little markers of history?
Well, history's history, and there's certain things in history that were not so good, and other things that were very, very good. I think we make a mistake, though, as a society, and certainly as individuals, when we take what is today accepted as right and wrong, and go back 100, 200, 300 years or more, and say what Christopher Columbus did was wrong. 500 years later, it's inconceivable to me that you would take what we think now and apply it back then. I think it's just very, very dangerous, and it shows you how much of a lack of appreciation of history and what history is. I would tell you that Robert E. Lee was an honorable man. He was a man that gave up his country to fight for his state, which in 150 years ago was more important than country. It was always loyalty to state first back in those days. Now it's different today. But the lack of an ability to compromise led to the Civil War. And men and women of good faith on both sides made their stand where their conscience had them make their stand.
They'll be pulling down the Washington Monument at some point.
Why not?
What are they going to rename it, General?
Yeah,
We're running out of names.
No,
Everything's offensive to somebody.
We can find some cult hero that we can put up there and say, well, he really was the great one, Andy Warhol or someone like that, But
Warhol Monument.
Yeah.